Hey everybody, it's your boy Nerdicane doing another drive video heading into class. Boy, I cannot wait to be done with this semester. But as always, I'm trying to pick up subscribers. If you're watching this, hit a like and hit a subscribe. Hopefully you like my videos. If you do, stick around. If not, you know what? Just stick around. What does it cost you, really? I don't have to refund you any money. But we're coming off this thing where I guess Jim Jeffries was going to do a hit piece on diversity in comics. And this is a clear indication. This is the best example of why the ComicsGate movement is going to win in the end. One way or another, whether it be through mainstream publication comics or if it's through the craft comics, the crowdfunded comics. This is why our side is going to win. Even when we get roasted, even when it's a sheer hit piece, we win. I mean, it was Jim Jeffries' absolute hit piece. And I find it funny that he was acting fake offended when this dude made his bones basically calling people cunts. And, you know, it's a different word overseas, and especially in Australia where he's from. It's basically like calling somebody a jerk. It's such a light cuss word, but here it's like, oh my god, it's the pearl clutching word. Not very proud of it, but I did call one of my bartenders that, and I think she deserved it because she was being a real pain in the ass. But anyway, getting back to this is why we're going to win, because even when this goes on, we get what we want out of it. Diversity in comic. You know, here's the thing. Anybody who calls him a Nazi, calls him a monster, the last thing they want is people actually talking to him, sitting down with him, because they want to dehumanize him, because they realize that when you sit down and you actually listen to what he has to say and you actually talk with him, suddenly you realize he's not the monster that they make him out to be. He's actually a pretty normal guy with an extravagant amount of kids that he has to pay child support for. He just loves comics. He's a normie. He's not anything bizarre like these alt lifestyle freakazoids in the comic book industry. And that's what they don't want to see. And as hard as the Jim Jeffries editing squad tried, they could not make him look like that. But, okay, we got to get to something else. Okay, the first things first. DNC, why the hell did you go on that show and not make your own recording of the interview? That would be the first thing I do. Because going in, he knew he didn't go in ignorant. He went in knowing Jim Jeffries was going to hack it to bits and going to try to make him look like, we thought they were going to try to make him look like a monster. They thought we were going to try to make him look like Richard Spencer. All that they got was they kind of just made him look like a goofball, because that's all the footage that they got. Getting back, okay, this is the roast part. This is the roast portion of it. Zach, whatever you did to your barber, you need to go apologize right now. It had to have been horrible for your barber to do that. Is your barber, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe is your barber like Heather Antos' cousin? Because, wow, it's like you sat down at the barber and said, hey, I'm going on a show in a couple days. They're going to try to make me look like a racist. Can you make that happen? Can you help that? I don't know what this hippie version of the high and tight is you have going on, but it looks like a starter pack for the Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg hairstyle. You just need that plastic thing over your head, and you need the little, the tiny little soul patch. That's all that's missing, and you're there. Yeah, dude, stop going to Supercuts. Okay, it's pay a little extra. I was in the same boat. I used to get Great Clips, Supercuts, all that, and then my wife started roasting me. And now I go to the school. Now I go to college because, you know, they're trained. But school is ending, so I've actually found a barber to use now. So that's where I'm going. Zach, you need a you need a better barber, because wow, that's bad. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna roast. Oh, no. Actually, a little more. Zach, your hair looks like it's gathered on top of your head, and it's mustering the courage to jump off. I don't know. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all the roasting I'm gonna do of Zach. And okay, this is why we're gonna win, because even when we kind of look like goofballs and we look bad, we wind up laughing about it, and we wind up making memes out of it. And some of these memes are great. On this video, I put some of my favorite memes that have come out of this Jim Jeffries interview. And that's why this side is going to win, because we can step back and we can laugh at ourselves. We do laugh about it. We laugh about some of the bad things we do. We laugh about when we make mistakes, earlier videos that were horrible. We roast each other. And that's the key to humaning. DNC says that SJWs don't human well. Well, we do that, and that's why we human very well. Because the roasting... Here's the thing. The left cannot roast themselves. They cannot... Nothing can be funny. They cannot step back and poke fun at themselves as we can. We can step back and I can say, okay, I'm a 41-year-old man who gets pissed off about comics, about bad comics. And there is something very funny to that, yes. But I'm still an adult. I'm still sort of... I still have my responsibility. I still take care of my responsibilities. This comic book thing is just like a side thing that I enjoy doing. And I can kind of make fun of that. I'm a 41-year-old man who gets upset about Rainbow Rowell's Runaways. Looking back at that video, I kind of laughed because, man, I got legitimately pissed off that comic was so bad. And I can laugh about that. The left can't. The left can't make jokes about themselves because I don't know. I think they feel it would be self-defeating, whereas we roast each other, and it's not, well, it's like a light bit of ribbing. It's the type of hazing that's proper. There's in the military. If you have never been in the military, there is a degree of hazing. Now, in the media, they've made hazing out to be close to murder. It's not. That is when the headlines are made when somebody starts hazing and the person is sadistic. They take it too far. They wind up killing people doing it. No. Hazing is... Okay, we got a new recruit. This is an FNG when I was at one of my bases. And he comes in, he's a hot shot, pretty good looking guy. He's just acting like a D-bag to all the guys who've been there for a while, So we basically, while he wasn't looking, we put shoe polish on the inside of his hat. So you walk around, you put your hat on, you go to the chow hall, and that's usually where all the ladies were, where you met all the ladies is the chow hall. That's the happening spot on an Air Force base. It's the chow hall. So he gets in there, he thinks he's going to be Jay Smooth and, go chat up some ladies. He takes his hat off. He's got shoe polish all over his head. That is the hazing. That's proper hazing. Kind of saying, slow down, pump the brakes there, kid. And that's what we do to each other. And that is that's what makes this ComicsGate group so much more healthy than the SJWs. The SJWs don't they don't haze each other. If they start picking at each other, they are trying to destroy each other. And that's the difference between our side and their side. And that's why I think our side is going to win. Plus, our side stands on truth. Our side stands on quality. Our side stands on a love of comics. The other side stands on a love of their politics. That's not a very good base to stand on. That doesn't draw people in. That's not, in an entertainment industry, that's not entertainment. But getting back to the interview, they tried to take it as bad. They tried to make it as bad as possible. But like I said earlier in this video, when somebody says, DNC is a Nazi, or they call all of ComicsGate racist, the problem is people are going to look. People are going to go look into it. People are going to go watch. People are going to go watch a Nurkish video, and Nurkish is highly inappropriate, but he is very, very funny. So people wind up laughing about it. If you have a sense of humor, if you have a normal sense of humor that can laugh at anything, then yes, you're going to find a Nurkish video very funny. The other side can't do that. You know what? Actually, I don't think the other side really even cares enough to do commentary videos on... I can't think of anybody on the other side who does videos promoting these SJW comics. I don't think that they have the love, and I don't think they can really make a good enough point to say that Rainbow Rowell's Runaways is good. If there is, man, somebody please tell me who it is, because I would like to watch that video. I would like to see the case that they make for things like that, for Carl Manvers, saying Carl Manvers is better. I would love to watch that video. That'd be very fun watch. But that's all I got. DNC, you did a good job, man. That was a great interview. You did the best. You walked into the other side's home field. They had every advantage. They had editing. You were on their turf. They were going to do everything they could in that editing booth to make you look like the monster that Heather Antos and Kwanzaa and all these people make you out to be. And it came away. The best they could do is make you look like a goofball. But we already knew that. That was already... We in the ComicsGate community, we already knew that part. And the real beauty of the interview came afterwards. Jim Jeffries is firmly on their side. He is firmly... If he's on Comedy Central, he is firmly on the left. And to see Kwanzaa and Heather Antos and Mags and Daryl Ayo pissed off, all of a sudden they're pissed off at one of their own for not being able to make DNC look like a racist or a bigot or a Nazi. That's the icing on the cake for this. And the cherry on top of that icing is that we get really good memes out of it. I am loving the memes. You guys keep them coming. That's all I got for that. Good job, DNC. You did great. You went into the, like I said, you went into their field. You did an away game, and you stole a win. So that's all I got for that. It was a good interview. We're having a good, fun week. I'm Nerdicane. You can hit me here. You can hit me on Twitter. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I know this one's gone a little bit long, but I was pretty excited about it, and I hope you go watch the video and go have a good day. It's a good week. Bye.